Many people think that they are worthy of respect because of the position that they possess, the material things that they possess, or because of how many cars, or because of their bank accounts, or because of the position that they hold in the enterprise or in the company. But respect has nothing to do with your position. And if you are someone who have to keep reminding people that they should respect you, or they must respect you, I am your boss, you must respect me, I am your husband, I am older, then somewhere, somehow, there is something wrong with you. And in this video, we are going to talk about how to earn respect. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nasra Hassan, and this is Real Life Perspective, a place where we unlearn, learn, and grow. Stop making excuses. Each time you are told of your mistakes, you are always in defensive mode. You are always ready to defend yourself. Each time you are told of how your behavior makes people feel, or how you hurt other people with the things that you do, you always have to dismiss other people's feelings. And there is nothing as annoying as someone that has to defend themselves each time you tell them of their mistakes. This is so annoying. And if you are that type of a person, it is very hard to respect you. It is very hard for you to earn respect. So if you want to earn respect, start taking accountabilities. And this actually takes us to point number 2. Take accountability. When you are told about your mistakes, you have to take accountability. And this shows that you are a human being. This shows that you are someone who is responsible enough to acknowledge that you've hurt other people. Acknowledge that what I did was wrong and I am very sorry. And with this attitude, you remind people that you also make mistakes like everyone else. You remind other people that you are not perfect. You are not perfect. However angry someone will be because of what you did to them, it is very easy to forgive you and to actually respect you, because it takes a responsible person to acknowledge the mistakes that they made and to apologize. So start taking accountability. When someone comes to you and tells you, you hurt me, listen and apologize. That is how people are going to start respecting you. And this actually takes us to point number 3. Only apologize when you are wrong. When you acknowledge that you are wrong, you've done something wrong, say sorry. When you know that you've hurt someone, when you know that you've done something wrong, be sorry. But not every time. Instead, sometimes replace sorry with thank you. Let's say, like, for example, people have been waiting for you for a particular event. Due to circumstances, you've come late. Instead of sorry, rather say thank you for waiting for me. In some other circumstances, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to say sorry. Sometimes you'll find yourself even being sorry for being who you are. You have to show up unapologetically. You have to be yourself in a circumstance where you are being you. You know that you are not doing something wrong. There's no need to say sorry. Make sure you are intentional about each and every decision that you make. Be aware. This will spare you to always be saying sorry every now and then. It's not necessary. Point number 4, stop involving other people in each time you want to make a decision. You have to always listen to other people's opinions. A simple choice, just like choosing clothes that you have to put on, you have to involve the whole community to come and make choice for you. You are too old for that. You have to start making your own decisions, and this will also help you to own your own mistakes. You know that this person is not treating you the way you would like to be treated. You feel it, but you still want to seek for advice. You still want other people to get involved in making decisions. This person says they love me, but they are not treating me the way I would like to be treated. You already know that. You know your values, but you still want other people to tell you what to do, yet you know that you are not happy. So you are going to keep blaming these other people who told you to stay there, yet you know yourself that you are not supposed to be in that relationship. Know what is good for you, know what are your non-negotiables, so that when you want to make a decision, you don't have to involve other people, because other people are not what might be maybe a non-negotiable to you. To other people it is maybe negotiable. It's not a big deal. You have to make sure you know exactly what you are worthy of. You know what your values are, so that you can be able to make decision without involving other people. And then point number 5, be authentic. You have to be true to yourself. You know yourself better than everyone else. You know your limits. You know what you can. You know what you can. Make sure you say yes only when you know that you are capable of doing that. You have to be true to yourself. You don't have to sometimes jeopardize simply because you want to fit in, you want to please some people. Make sure you are true to yourself. You know that there are some areas in your life that you are still working on, and it is okay. It is okay. No one has it all, and you have to be at peace. You don't have to do certain things because you want to prove the point. You don't have to please other people, and make sure you don't jeopardize who you are because you want to fit in certain group, because you want to be seen that you are also a cool person or you are a certain way. When people know who you are, they will take you for who you are and they will respect you for who you are. But when you try to shift and try to be the person that you are not, actually you will lose respect, because people accept you for who you are. They embrace who you are for who you are, and then you want to try so hard to be another person, then you are going to lose respect. And then point number 6, communicate when something is wrong. Communicate when someone has crossed your boundaries. Communicate when you are not feeling okay. Communicate when someone has done something that you are not okay with. Make sure you communicate when you feel like you are not in a position to talk right now and you need some time and space. Not when you don't feel like talking, or you are feeling a certain type of way. You start behaving uncontrollably, start throwing things, start banging the wall, all that kind of behavior. That is a shady behavior, and no one can tolerate that, and no one can respect you. However angry you are, make sure you always have some composure. You don't lose respect, don't lose your dignity simply because things are not going well. Let's say if you are a man and maybe you have been rejected, you have proposed to a woman and she says no, you start behaving like uncontrollably, just obnoxious. However emotional you feel, however angry you feel, make sure you always have a composure. As a man, as a woman, this is for everyone. This actually brings in the point of emotional intelligence. I made the whole episode about emotional intelligence. Make sure you check it out. You will understand more about what emotional intelligence is. And then be someone who respects time. Time. I know that this is very hard. People take time for granted. You invite someone at, let's say, at midday or at 1 p.m. They show up at 3 p.m. This is actually disrespectful. Many people have made it a habit, but it is quite disrespectful unless you have been really in a position where you really have no control. I know that some unexpected events may occur, but make sure in an instance where you can make sure you keep time. If you have been told to show up at a particular time, let's say at 1 at lunchtime, if you know you stay far, if you know there's traffic, start preparing then at 10 a.m. Then leave at 11. If it will take me an hour to reach there, then let me leave at maybe 10 or at 11, because there will be traffic or something like that. This even brings in the conversation of time management. You have to manage your time so that you don't have to start making excuses. There was too much traffic, there was this, there was that. That was not part of conversation. When people tell you it is 11 a.m., it is 11 a.m. And when you respect time, actually people will respect you more. And this will make you earn respect. And one thing you have to know about respect, in most cases, when people disrespect you, it is them projecting what is going on within them. That is what they can give. Sometimes you don't feel bad because someone has not respected you or someone disrespects you. Sometimes, in some instances, it has nothing to do with you when someone disrespects you. Some people disrespect you because that is what they have. That's all they can give. That's what they can put on the table. Because they cannot respect themselves. How would you expect someone who cannot even respect themselves to respect you? Ultimately, people give what they have. People disrespect because they have no respect to give. They have no respect toward themselves. Sometimes when you are disrespected, you just have to walk away and understand that. And most especially if you haven't done something wrong. And as they always say, hurt people hurt people. It is a reflection of everything that is going on within themselves. And this brings us to the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, kindly give it a thumb up and do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. From real life perspective, I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Until then, it's a wrap. My name is Nasra Hassan. Bye bye and stay blessed.